Hey man, did you hear what happened last time on 4 Players 1 Dungeon?
Talia, Brigid, as the ground beneath everyone's feet, the sinkhole appears. The two of you fall. Adar, Hugor, both of you somehow miraculously get out of this sinkhole's, swallowing maw by the sinkhole, along with the horses and the provisions and the people that were in the wagons. There were 3 small children and a couple adults that were consumed.
I'm going to immediately cinch my rope on there, trying to start like a rescue effort.
Well, Talia stands up, begins assessing people in the hole. Hugor secures the rope, drops it down, immediately yells to Brigid, "Brigid, rope! Make sure they remember me in songs!" and runs towards the boarding house.
A couple members of the council of elders, they come out, and first one sees you and says, "Master Hill, I see you have a rope secured. What's the situation?"
We don't know. We're trying to figure it out.
Nobody else goes down the hole.
Natural 20.
No shit. Okay, not only do you read the lips of the guy who's not facing you, but you totally hear one elder member say to the other, "The Delvers are angered. Summon the believers."
Hugor, get down here.
Whenever you're trying to go for it, a couple of the elders are like, "No, nobody else goes down there. Nobody else goes down there."
Hugor, let's go. Oh, I grab it, start repelling.
Okay, they immediately start plucking at each other like hens.
Right, they're not doing nothing. Let's go, boy.
Where the sinkhole fell, I mean, it's in a chasm. There's enough light where you can see the door plain as day.
Pull out my warhammer and just bash the door.
For over 40 years, countless adventurers have been trapped in gamers' basements, conventions, and game shops.
And now we can post that shit online and beam it directly to you.
Follow Adar, Talia, Hugor, and
Brigid
Brigid.
as they journey through the Princes of the Apocalypse, a 5th edition D&D campaign.
Welcome to 4 Players 1 Dungeon, an F-Pod podcast.
All right, guys. Well, welcome back to another episode of 4 Players 1 Dungeon. We are going to jump right in. Just quick background. There was an earthquake. A sinkhole popped open. The adventurers went down to help. A couple of them fell in, but ultimately they helped get all the survivors, the civilian survivors, back topside. And although the town elders really did not want the adventurers to go back down in the hole, Brigid insisted on not going back up and having everybody come down because there was actually a wedged door entrance that, well, no one apparently was supposed to know about. It had a couple torches that were stuck in a bucket of wet sand, and there were a couple cloaks, like just normal black or brown cloaks hanging there. But they were all ratty and shitty. After several heated attempts to get the door open, the door finally came open. A little bit of sunlight shines through about 30 feet down a 5-foot wide, 10-foot tall, what's the word I'm looking for, dwarf? Worked walls, I guess? Worked stone?
Oh, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. So it's like worked stone, and although it's very dusty and it's got lots of dirt and ick and the occasional root popping through the ceiling down into it, it's obvious that there has been a lot of traffic that's come through this way recently. Now, it is a 5-foot wide hallway, and I'm going to need to go ahead and get marching order from everybody. Who would like to be first?
Dwarf. Yeah, I agree. Adar should go first.
Okay. And who will be behind Adar?
Brigid.
Brigid will be behind Adar. And then behind Brigid will be...
Hugor.
All right. And then Talia will...
I'll take it up the...
Take it up the rear?
No.
Tell me Talia takes it up the rear.
No.
Where's she going to be?
She's at the back of the line.
Okay. All right.
Brigid takes it up the rear.
Proudly.
You're leading the party.
That's great. I knew that.
What you?
I'm trying to order pizza.
Okay. Do you want to leave? Okay, we'll wait. We'll wait for you to order pizza so we can continue on with our game.
I'm good, man.
Lead.
I'm ADD.
Lead.
Lead. All right, let's open the door.
The door's been opened already.
Great, let's move in then.
You're the first in.
How far you want to go? 25?
Yes, 25
10,
feet.
15, 20, 25. And it was...
Yep. All right. Near the... It's starting to get dark in here now.
I have dark vision.
We all have dark vision.
Yeah, we just gotta wait till we get in the dark for the...
Everyone
Right.
has dark vision then. Okay. As the map shows, about 40 feet ahead of Adar, there is, both on the north and south side of the tunnel, there are closed doors. You can see that far in. You see further down, also past those doors, the hallway continues to the end of your dark vision.
All right, well, Adar's going to move up to that first door on the right and check and see if it's locked.
Maybe following?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we'll all move up.
And it's Brigid.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Bring it. Okay.
All right. The door to the south is not locked, Adar. It opens up, and you get the smell of like urine and feces,
Oh.
kind of.
Close the door again. That's the shitter. So move up and open the one.
Well, good, because I really got to drop a deuce, man.
Right, well, we'll wait for you.
As you turn around and go about 5 feet down the hallway, and you easily open up the other iron door that's there, and it looks like another worked stone hallway, the same description that I gave about the initial hallway, but it's heading northbound. Your dark vision extends far enough that you see that it takes a 90-degree turn to the east.
All right, folks, we got another hallway. Which direction are we going?
You're the leader.
Pick a
So we
direction.
split the party.
They say we don't act like we did.
Okay.
All right, let's check this
Well-
hallway.
Well, why don't you guys stand just inside the door? Hugor, why don't you sneak on down there and see, check the door, see if you hear anything on the other side of that door.
We don't know that there's a door there yet because we can't see it.
He can see. Adar can see down that hallway that length, 60 feet. So he can see down there. There's a metal door down there.
Okay, yeah, Hugor will creep past everybody and go try to stealth up to the door.
Okay. Do me a favor, whoever's being the mover here. I believe it's Sean. No. Go the lead. I want Hugor 1 square beyond where Adar is positioned now.
Okay.
And then I need to know where everybody else is going to be before I continue on. Is everyone else holding that position?
I'm stepping inside that other doorway.
The latrine doorway? He said
No,
it was,
the one
okay.
into the hallway.
Brigid moves up with her bow and she's covering that hallway.
Yeah, Adar's holding where he's at.
Okay. And Talia is covering the rear. Yes.
Rear guard.
She's the rear guard. Okay. Your passive perception is high enough, Hugor, that you notice immediately you step there and the ceiling in this whole stretch, it seems like instead of it being rock, it's well manufactured plaster or something of that nature. It's old, it's dusty, it doesn't match with the rocks, and there's a small gap running between several little sections of it. Okay. So it looks like a drop ceiling, kind of.
Okay.
Your passive perception is high enough that you would know that this might be some sort of trap where the ceiling falls and collapses on somebody or something of that nature.
Okay, well, I kind of put my arm back and stop Adar, make sure he's not going anywhere. I think this hallway's trapped, guys. Let me try to sneak up and take a little bit of better look and just try to do an investigation, see if I can see how it's trapped at all. Or...
I would allow you to make an investigation roll, but before you do, I want your character to go all the way down to the doorway.
Okay.
To do so. The doorway is metal. It is locked. It's got a ring lock on it, and it actually has a hole for like a key, but it's a ring lock, just a ring handle.
Okay.
There's about a 5 to 6 inch slot on the door that can be opened up. That's about 5 feet, maybe 5.5 feet into the door in height. So it's like, the thing can go shh, and somebody could look at it and shh, put it back. And make your investigation check.
Okay. Natural 1.
Okay. It's still, your passive perception says there's something rotten in fucking Faerun when it comes to this, but you can't put your finger on it.
Okay, I immediately use my cantrip message and message back to Brigid. What does it look like down your way?
It looks like the hallway takes a turn to the right, and I cannot see beyond that.
Well, let's investigate that before we try to get this door. There's just something doesn't feel right about this.
Okay.
I will have to say, I like your message, your Xavier finger to the temple thing.
Yeah, it's totally the role play, right?
Well, with the bald head, it does work.
Yeah, I mean...
At that time, whenever you do the Professor Xavier thing, that slide hole comes open. Shh! Who goes there? Who is that? Say the password.
I immediately dash.
Okay, I'm going to need an initiative roll from you.
Okay. Natural 20.
Oh, how about that?
A 1 and a natural 20 on my first 2 rolls of the night. This is how this is going to go.
So what is it with your... It's 25 then, right?
24 with my dex
24.
bonus.
Okay. You want the dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will let you roll a d8. And that's how many squares you get before something happens.
D8.
Roll a d8.
Come on. 8.
Go ahead and move your character back 8 squares.
Alright, I'm back in front of the latrine door.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you are. And while running, you hear that sliding glass or the sliding metal. You hear like the sound of maybe locks, something of that nature, and then you hear a horn blow.
There goes our surprise.
It kind of sounds like the horn, like the bassoon type of horn, right? But the horn blows. There is no initiative at this point. That was just to see how that happens. At this point, Brigid, you are in the lead to the only viable way, I guess, to go, unless you go back down the hallway and kick in that door.
No. I'm going to go ahead and go forward and see what's around the bend. Come on,
You're
guys.
taking the lead at this point.
Yeah.
I'm in the lead.
I'm
Let's go.
following. Adar's following.
All right. Then it's going to be Brigid again. Because she still can't
He's just
see
going
anything.
around.
I want to see in that square. Yep.
All right. You look down in that room. Now, you have to remember that dark vision works literally in shades of gray and black. Okay? So what you see in that room is you see a pile of biological mass in the room. Maybe bodies, but they're all cold. So you don't see like details. It does look like bodies or corpses of something lining the floor. Not
floor is
piled
covered.
up. Not piled up, but like
Just lay down.
In rows?
no, thrown
Okay.
in there.
Alright. I'm taking 4 squares forward.
Continue to follow.
There's bodies. The bodies, can I see them better now?
Yes.
I know shades of gray and whatnot, but do they look like they have been dead long? Do they look like they could become reanimated?
Do it.
You know what I say? Let the bodies hit the floor.
Already on the floor.
This is what I would say because I really I did some reading, and I didn't see much